fresh off of Brenden Rice's pro day at USC, we have news that Brenden Rice will officially make a top 30 visit to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is a pretty interesting development because dating back to the combine, Brenden Rice confirmed that he had a formal meeting with the 49ers at the combine, and now he's going on a top 30 visit to the San Francisco 49ers. So, if you've been following along in kind of why we have so much interest in these pre-draft visits, is because if you follow the trends of the San Francisco 49ers, there's a lot of overlap in regards to players that they meet with, bring in for visits, and potentially draft. So all the signs are pointing to the 49ers are really interested in Brenden Rice. And of course, I don't even have to say this, but that is the son of Jerry Rice. See Jerry Rice right there, Brenden Rice. Look at that. Well, what a full circle moment for these two. But it does appear that the 49ers are very interested in him. And honestly, when you look at Brenden Rice's career with USC, he stands 6'2, 208 pounds. And I think one of my biggest takeaways of watching him at the combine in person is he's huge. He really does have an NFL build. He's not built like his dad at all. Jerry was kind of slender, sleek. I would say a little bit more finesse. He is a physical, big-bodied wide receiver. They are not the same. They are not the same at all. So, if you're thinking of like how to contextualize Brenden Rice's play style, you can't think of him like Jerry. They're not the same at all. When you look at what he did production-wise, he had 45 catches, 791 yards. That's pretty modest production, with a, Caleb Williams as your quarterback until you look at the receptions, touchdowns that he had last year. He had 12. He had 12 touchdowns last year. That's impressive. So, in everything that you've seen with Brenden Rice is he appears to have great hands, and he has a great ability to track the football and bring it down with them. He really has been a pretty solid wide receiver. And you look at what he did the year prior, 39 receptions, 611 yards, only 4 touchdowns. So pretty similar back-to-back seasons. But the touchdown production just took a absolute rise. And this is a guy that I think you can get in the rounds, I would say between 3 and 4. So it kind of fits where the 49ers could potentially be targeting wide receivers. So, and of course, who wouldn't want Jerry Rice's son on the San Francisco 49ers? Are you kidding me? Right? Who wouldn't want that? But when you look at what he did at the scouting combine, he ran a 4.5 40. That has him in the 51 percentile of 40 yard split times. His 10-yard split was 1.55, which is 61%. And his vertical was 36.5, which has him in the 64th percentile. So I would say when you look at the physical measurables, it's pretty standard. Nothing crazy. He's not like jumping out the gym. He's not running blazing speeds. But I also think it's important that route running is more important than straight line 40 time. And I always reference back to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen ran a 4.71 40. He's one of the best route runners that this game has ever seen and has dominated ever since he's been in the league, as long as he's been able to stay healthy. So I don't judge wide receivers solely on 40 times. I think when you look at, you have to look at the whole body of work and how they actually play football. But the quarterback's rating when he's been targeted is 124.5. That's pretty darn good. So he has the option to be, like I said, I would say like third round, fourth round pick. He's drawn player comparisons from Romeo Dobbs, Jonathan Mingo, of previous draft prospects. So he's a guy that I think the 49ers could absolutely look to even fill, like if you think about it, like the Jawan Jennings role. Jawan Jennings kind of is a possession guy. He's not a burner. He's a bigger bodied guy, good hands, ability to attack the ball at its highest points, physical. Is it going to go down on first contact? Like those are all the things that I think of when I think of Brenden Rice. So I think this is an interesting development. The 49ers are clearly showing interest, and I really don't believe this is just like a legacy handout. I really don't. I think they are showing interest in Brenden Rice. So here's some clips right here of some of what he did at the pro day. Here's some clips of his interview at the combine when I spoke to him. Take a look right here. And let me know what you guys think. If the 49ers should really target Brenden Rice, let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. You had shared a jersey swap of you and a Niner jersey, and you just commented, "Damn." What's the context behind that? What was it like actually seeing yourself in the red and gold colors that your dad wore?
I mean, growing up watching the 49ers and just being in the position I am now, I mean, shoot, since I was 8, 10 years old, I used to look at this combine and be like, I'm going to be there one day. And then last year I went ahead and texted my mom, we're almost there. Next year we'll be here. And then actually seeing it come to fruition, it's just dedication and hard work. And trying to see that like all pay off now, it's kind of crazy, man. Like it's like, you really have to take a deep breath at sometimes because all the work is really paying off.
Yeah, absolutely.